Hey everybody, so today is a pretty rainy day where I am. It's been like thundering and raining all day long, so I've been stuck inside the house, so I cleaned everything, and now I'm really bored. So I posted a little bit on my Instagram story of my pin collection, and a lot of you guys were really interested and wanted to see a YouTube video about it. So here I am today for you with my entire pin collection. So there's quite a few of them. I've been collecting ever since I started going to Disney. So let's see. This is my oldest pin, and it is from 2004. So for about 13 years, I've been collecting all my pins. It's just something I really enjoy. It's not too expensive a hobby, you know, all things considered. It's really fun. You know, what I used to do was get pins whenever, because I was a real scaredy cat as a kid and I didn't really like to go on roller coasters. So every time I would go on a roller coaster, you know, and survive and get off fine, I would get myself a pin of that ride. So I have quite a few of those that you'll see. A lot of them are my favorite characters, mostly Mary Poppins. She's my absolute favorite. Some Cinderella ones in there. I really like park pins. So there's a whole bunch. Most of them are slightly organized. Once I started really running out of room, that's when they kind of got not that great, but they're kind of mixed up at the bottom. But I will go through all of them and just share some of my favorites, because a lot of them are really sentimental to me. They have a lot of good background stories. So without further ado, let's get into my pin collection. So I'm going to start first with these ones up in the corner. So these are all of my Mary Poppins pins mostly. Up here at the top. So this one actually is from Disneyland Paris, the one that says obviously Disneyland Paris. I really love this yellow one. That's probably one of my favorite ones. This is probably my all-time favorite Mary Poppins pin. As you can see, she moves, so that's really cool. This one actually is a fortune cookie, so it comes out, it says practically perfect in every way. So those are just a few of my Mary Poppins pins. Obviously I have quite a few. But those, you know, she's obviously my favorite character, so that's the ones I have most of. I also have a random one down here. Where is it? Here it is. That I couldn't fit up there. So my other favorite character is Cinderella, so I have some Cinderella pins up here. This one actually flips around, and she's in her pink dress on the other side, so this is probably my favorite Cinderella pin. This one's really cool, too, because it's from SpectroMagic. And that's actually a little piece of her dress in there from SpectroMagic. They cut it up and put it into pins, so that's there. I have a random Elsa one that I couldn't fit anywhere else. I have that up there. And then these are my ride pins down here. So like I said in the beginning, you know, I would get myself a ride pin every time that I conquered my fear. That probably started with Test Track down here. You can see how old that one is. It's of the old Test Track design before they redesigned it. And I really tend to go for the ones that are moving. So as you can see, this Rock and Roller Coaster one moves, this Everest one, Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, Tower of Terror. I got this one from a trade with somebody. They threw it in there as a little extra, which is nice of them. A Mine Train, another Mine Train. This one's from the grand opening, and this one's just the regular Mine Train one. And then Frozen Ever After. So those are basically all the ride ones that I have. Now let's go over here. So when I first started collecting pins, Frozen was huge at that time. It was back in 2014. So, you know, I figured I should have some Frozen pins in my collection because they were all the rage. So I only have a few here. These two perfume bottle ones actually camped out 2 different times at Downtown Disney, because those are very high in demand and I really wanted them for my collection. So I camped out for both of those. Now in the middle here, this cool kind of area is just completely random. So I have some Parks pins in here, just a random like M for Megan. I have this graduation one from my high school graduation. This one is from the 24-hour day they did, the most recent one, probably the last one they'll ever have. This one I got of all 4 parks because it has the hat on it, and that's actually back when the hat was still open and had a pin store in it. I bought it from there because I knew it was going to go away. This is the first pin I ever got. So like I said, from back in 2004, I really like the Mickey. So this is the first pin that started my collection. And then this Eeyore one and this Pluto one I got very shortly after that. So these are like the first 3 in my collection, along with this Sleeping Beauty one that's actually my sister's, but she gave it to me. And that's a very old one. I think it's from 2007. This BFF one, actually, my best friend Verity has one of these. I bought them for me and her to, you know, have matching pins. So that's kind of a really special one to me. And then I have these running ones over here. So these 3 are from the Glass Slipper Challenge that I did with my mom and my sister. So they actually look like little mini versions of the medals, which is really, really cute. And then I have a 10K one that I did, and then my dad gave me, he did the Goofy Challenge, and he had an extra pin from that, so he gave me that one. Now, down here is when we start to get to random stuff. So I have over here all of my pins from California. So let's see. I'll start with this one. This is my first visit to Disneyland. I got this pin, and I got this one as well because we stayed in the Grand Californian. And it was the 60th anniversary, so I have this 60th pin, and then I have this one down here as well. Let's see, I have a Matterhorn pin because I needed something to bring me up to $50 if I wanted a discount, so I got a Matterhorn pin. And then this one, actually, I love Mary Poppins, and they have the new Cherry Tree Lane, you know, little cafe there, but it used to be the Plaza Inn, so I actually have this pin that's a piece of Disneyland history, the little piece of the Plaza Inn in it, kind of like that Spectra Magic one. This Eeyore one is actually from the Ghirardelli soda fountain, which if you are big into pins, you know about the soda fountain pins, so that's a really, you know, special one to me, especially because Eeyore is my favorite character. And then these 2 over here are from the Family Museum when we went on vacation. That's in San Francisco. So I have a 45th anniversary pin here. Now this one is really, really special. It's probably my favorite one in my whole collection. It's from the Boardwalk, and that's actually when me and Ryan stayed for my birthday. He bought me that Boardwalk pin, so that's a really, really important one to me, and that's probably my favorite one that I have. And then right below it is actually a pin from my friend Megan. She sent me this kind of as a surprise little gift. I believe it's from the Festival of the Arts, like the little scavenger hunt they did. So she sent me that one, so thank you, Megan. That's a really cute pin. I love it. Let's see what else. So I have these 2 pins, this Cinderella one and then this Eiffel Tower one. Both came from Disneyland Paris, and those are from my friend Faith. Thank you, Faith. I really love those. You know, as I said, Cinderella is my favorite character, so that's a really cute one. Let's see. This one I actually got from the Disney store not too long ago, and it opens, and it's Mary Poppins. So it's their storybook collection. It's very faint on the front, so you can barely see, but it is Mary Poppins. Now let's see, these ones over here, these little nesting dolls, me and my friend Jackie used to go to Downtown Disney or the Disney parks all the time and get these mystery collections. Now, they are $25 each. You get like 4 or 5 pins in there, so you get a lot for your money, but it's just too expensive for me, so I only collected these. Maybe another day I'll go and buy another one and see if I can finish, but right now I only have those out of, you know, the whole collection. Let's see, my friend Faith also bought me this Disneyland one, which is super adorable, and I love it. It's just so cute, little sign. And then right next to it, this is actually my favorite design ever. I have it on a pin, I have it on a little button, and it says "My Happy Place is with You." I just think it's so cute, and it's just so fitting for my life. Like, that is me and Ryan right there sitting in front of the castle on the hub grass with the fireworks. Like, I think that's so cute. Let's see what else. So I have a Rivers of Light pin. Brandon got that from when we went, when it first opened. I have a Mickey's Premium pin, of course. I have these 2 down here that I never finished the collections of. So these are the postcard pins. Let's see if I can open one. So let's see. This one says Lights, Camera, Action with Mickey and Minnie. And of course I love Cinderella, so I had to get this one. It won't open, but I think it says like Happily Ever After or something like that. And then these ones, these triangle ones, they open like this. So there's Mine Train, there's the train station. I really want to finish these one day, but that's not really my top priority right now. So they're just sitting there chilling, not finished at all. I really love this one. This is also one of the first ones I ever got. I wonder if it says the date on the back. It does, 2006. So this pin is from 2006. I've always loved Winnie the Pooh. And this one I just thought was so cute. So I got those. And then these are my last 2. These are my 2 non-Disney pins. So I used to work at Ice at Gaylord Palms. So I got a pin of that when the season was over, and then my first Halloween Horror Nights that I ever worked, I got a pin of that as well. So with all that said, this is my entire pin collection right here, right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know it was pretty long, but I just wanted to share all of my pins that I have now with you. Now that me and Ryan are living together, we have to get a bigger pin board for all of our pins, so maybe I'll make an updated pin collection once he adds his in there. But those are just the ones that I have right now. If you guys have any other ideas and videos you want to see from me, definitely let me know. But other than that, just make sure to follow me on all my social media if you want to keep up with me, because I post way more often on there than I do on here. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!